Welcome back to the Guide Series. Today we're going to talk about the first two missions that we had this week, and we're going to get our daily reward. There's actually there's other missions going on right now. We're going to touch on them just a little bit here, but the main information I want to talk about is the mission week that we've had so far. So, if you go in here into our alerts, you'll see the first mission of the week was the power mission, and we did get that done. Now, if you look at, I have a screenshot of when the mission was still happening, and we had 3 hours remaining to the mission. We gathered, or we, upgraded 200, or a lot of buildings. Actually, we upgraded I think like 15 buildings, something like that. How many buildings did we upgrade? We upgraded 80 buildings, and most of those buildings, back to the game, were are all these smaller buildings that don't take that long to upgrade. I think they took like maybe an hour. The most was, yeah, I think the most was like 30 minutes. Because if you look at this next building, which would be a level 14, it's 2 hours. So I upgraded all these small buildings, which did we did use some resources. The resources that we use, and of course it's raining now. The resources that we used in the game was about 2,481,765 of food, 1,044,1,765 of wood, and 5,488 of stone. So we used a little bit of stone, but again, I had nothing else to upgrade. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll upgrade these. I mean, so until we can upgrade the castle, which hopefully in February the main series, we should be able to upgrade all castles, and this one is only missing about 1,000,000. So that was upgrade buildings. Like I said, a very successful event. Like I said, if you go back to the screenshot here, again, 266, 100. So again, we upgraded that many buildings, and that would have been that mission in particular. Now, back to the game again. The current mission is the recruit mission. Now, I've already gotten the mission done, as you can see. I'm just taking a screenshot. This is how I know that all the accounts get done, and if they don't, then it's whatever. But, so in this account, we recruited, the 530-600, which again would be a total, recruiting of, 748,480 of units. And in those units, we only report the first 4, and then we do the next 4. So it's not like we have, I don't know how many units we actually made like in each category. In the main series on here, I don't, because I go through and I just upgrade whatever, I just recruit every single up 5, and then I have to do a little bit more. In this series, because I only recruit 4, I have extra barrels open, but that's okay. I know how many units I'll have. I'll have 1,870 in each march. So a total of 748. So if you look here, if you look at this again, these are the ones I just recruited, and it was 1,840. And again, that was our point value that we had to get. Again, if you look back at the point value here, it was 523,600. So and that's how much we recruited. And all we had to do was 521,300. So we got a little bit of, like, I think it's like another 100 or 2,000 extra that we, it's just extra. So that does it for the mission week so far. And then the next 2 are going to be they're going to use our marches. And that's why I had to do this video, because right now, all my marches, well, they were all out at the fort and stuff like that. But because once I got the mission done, I send the march that I made and put it away. And you can also see during that time, I think here, all these are the times I gathered with that group. So the first group was probably, I don't know how much the first group was. I think it was like 489 or something like that. 498. And then after that, I had the second group done, and then I went out and with the full group of 1,870 and got that. And then after that, like I said, I just started gathering researches just because I needed to research this. And as you can see right now, my friend is also at 23. My other account's at 23. 25. The 24 that was at 24 went at 25. The 23 went at 24. So that's pretty much it there. But the other missions going on, we have two other missions going on right now, and I do want to just touch on them just a little bit before I actually physically do the mission. And also, it was mentioning about the next two missions. They use the armies. That's why I did this now, because then I can have all four marches. Hint, right now I have one hidden. I mean, I have two hidden, but one of them I have with the new marches that we just made. If I need those extra marches, it would be good to have them. And so that's why I decided to do the video now instead of waiting till tomorrow when the next mission already starts, and it might be gather. And if it's gather, I'd like to be gathering right now. Some of the attack monsters will get on that. So right now we have two missions. The first one that started up was Space Invasion, and the second one that started up was Camera Glow Up. So both these missions are requiring different things. Oh, I guess I haven't gathered enough for this one. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. Some of these missions we're not gonna get done, but in general, I've been getting them done pretty much on a regular basis. With this account, we won't be able to do the recruiting. I can do the buying the 10 things from the merchant. I've already done the value, so we get that. I might be able to get the gather done. It's only another little bit of resources. So, knowing that, let's find a little mine here. I'll send them both out, and then we'll bring them back before. The other one is actually donating to the flag twice. So I'm gonna use some gems, but okay, that's fine. It's just one group, 400, which we have quite a bit. And then I'm gonna do the attack on the monster here. That's not part of the mission, by the way. Attacking this thing. And so, if you look at Space Invasion missions, they're kind of in between. Gathering resources, which we've already done enough for this particular thing. Using speed ups, which again I don't know if I'll be able to do, and then attacking monsters, and then also buying some things from the merchant. Also using 1,000 more gems. I don't know if I'm gonna do that in this account. Let's go ahead and we need to buy 10 items from here. So we've got 1, 2. That's only 2. So I'm gonna go back and sell. Sell. We got 3, 4, 5. So let's take care of the first mission. 6, 7, 8. We need to probably get one more 9. So that's 8. We got 9, and then we have 10. That should do it for today. And if I go back into here, and go back in here, you'll see that we have done the merchandising, or buying the things from the merchant. So the other two things, like I said, we've got speeding up and using. Oopsie. I don't know who is that. I'm trying to get me. I don't know. So basically, that does those two missions there. And then, like I said, about 600 more gems. So what we could do for the gems is I could just buy a shield, a peace shield. That would help out. That's really all I have to do. I don't know if I'll do that tomorrow. But every day this mission's been on, it's been using gems. Now, we do have, 200 gems, which we're not doing. So recruiting 1,000. We don't have anything. I mean, we could recruit these guys up, which might not be a bad idea. But we really don't have anything to be it's only gonna be about 500, so it's not even enough. So we're probably not gonna get that mission done either. So here's what we have right now. We have 598,830 units. So that's a pretty decent amount of units. We are now well over the cap that I've talked about in the previous episodes. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yes, we could recruit these up into the higher tier, but it's only 20, 20. We could do a little more recruiting, We only need 1,000. So if I did. That would take 12 hours. But that'd be doing speed ups too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not do that. You know, it's only this mission here that I'm not gonna be getting done. So that's, I mean, it's only some wood and some of this stuff in this mission. And also in the camera glow mission, there is also the speed ups you get. So I'll be doing speed ups in this as well, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attack this monster a little bit here. This is what I'll be doing tomorrow when the mission almost ends. So if I go back in here in the mission stage, using speed ups is one of the requirements. So we could ask the intern. I think what I did last time was I just. And that should use the speed up for the speeding up of buildings. We just need another 5 minutes, which is totally fine because now we're gonna bring all my marshes back, including the one that we just set. So we're gonna confirm. Now I'm not gonna reset the army marshes yet. I'll wait until the end of the month or something like that. I mean, the end of the month is coming up, like I said, but it's really not necessary. So right now we're gonna do some attacking sponsors. I'm gonna do 25s because I know we can do 25s. It'll be easier to take them down, and with the 5 marches that we have. Oh, that's right. We only have the 2. Okay. Well, we only have to do. I wonder if those are gonna go down or not. We'll see. If it doesn't go down, I think that the food and wood we should just be able to bring back. I don't know how much more we needed for this other mission. It was 300. So that's a full 30. 40. We'll see. If this guy goes down, we'll be fine. Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe my other march wasn't back yet. That might have been why. Now this account will not have a fifth march enabled, but the other accounts that we have to do attack monsters and the gather will have a 5th march enabled. This account I don't do a 5th march because I send him out to our elite mines, which are longer you know, gathering. So I don't have to really worry about the gathering section. So yeah, we're gonna do these 10 attacks here, and then by the time the mission starts up in 2 hours, we should be able to attack more monsters when we need to, if it's attack monsters. If it's not, obviously I will do the mission for this last mission, which ends tomorrow night. Like I said, it will start tonight and go through to tomorrow. I also do want. I should mention this in the beginning. I am uploading a video of the hockey game from last night. It's having some issues with copyright, but it will be up as soon as I can get the copyright resolved. I will do another, when I do the other video tonight, later on, I'll explain it as well, before I get into the video, which we don't know what it will be. Yeah. So that will take care of those 2 monsters. Yeah, copyright issues are a pain here on YouTube. Any kind of music, like, I think this past time I had, like, 20 copyright strikes. The last time I had 10. So it was even double. I was like, really? Come on. But it was the first win they had all year, so I had to. I'm trying to get it up quickly as I can, but I was hoping to have it up today. But after the copyright strike, I had to re-edit it, and then I forgot to produce it, and so then the producing didn't go upload. So, but it's being uploaded right now. So as long as there's no more copyright issues, that should be up later tonight. It takes a long time to produce too. I mean, I think on average, like right now, like it took me, you know, say about 40 minutes to produce the video, right? You know, it takes about a half an hour to produce, and then another 20 to 30 minutes to upload, and then another like 2 hours probably to process. So it does take quite a bit of time to get the video up. So that's why it's not up right away. It's because of copyright issues. Now, if I could figure out a way to not make the copyright strikes happen, I would, but there's just nothing to do. So yeah, we're gonna do this 10 attacks. We already did pretty much everything else I wanted to do in this episode, and once I'm done with that, hopefully these two here. So far I got almost 10,000. If I go back in, do that mission there, got a quest, 1,000. It might almost be enough. Maybe. I mean, I get it done. It's just a matter of, you know, how long do I really want to take to gather? I also want to reset the mines. The, mines for, Azurite. Or not Azurite, the crystals, that stuff. Yeah, I could go ahead and recruit more, but there's no need. I mean, I really don't want to recruit any more than I need to. If I had some to upgrade, then it would be one thing, but I don't have 1,000 units to upgrade to the next tier. There's just, yeah. Now, if it was recruit still, then I would have had it done. Because I would have had all those recruiting going on. I just don't want any more units than I need. And another 1,000 units would, you know, really get me up there in the higher amounts, which really I don't want to be. Even right now we're sitting at like 50 or 60 something units. It's just nothing I want to deal with. And if you also notice, I don't have anything being upgraded now. Now before, I would have, you know, I had extra units. Well, now I don't. They're all been promoted upwards. So now I really don't have anything to promote upwards unless it's the attack on the ruins, which then gives you more units that you can upgrade. And I just don't have 1,000 units in that. So that's what it depends on. You know, it just depends on like how many units you have to do, and if you don't have it, then you don't have it. Yeah, it's just something to be aware of, you know, as you're doing these missions. And if you don't like with the recruiting, like I don't mind doing the main mission, but if there's another mission going on, if I have the units, I will do it. But if I don't, I'm not gonna like do it. You know, like using the gems. I mean, I used it, but like right now, like I have 5 1-day peace shields. That's for 5 of them is good for this month, next month, and the month after. So that's why I don't, you know, and I still have 295 gems. So like, if something came up and I need it, and also because we've been completing these missions this week, we have more gems. So, and there was an update on the 23rd, it looks like. But, I mean, pretty much if we get the missions done, we get our 490 gems per mission. That gives us more gems that we can use for later on when we really need to. So, that's my thinking. I wonder how we're doing with this mission here. So we've gotten that. We need 3 more of that. We'll have that. We won't have that. Like I said, it's level 8. Yes, you do get you get a 30-minute speed up and some food and wood, but I just don't. I know this will be tomorrow as well, so definitely if I wanted to, I could recruit and then not speed. You know, I wouldn't have to speed up. But again, I don't want any extra units, so it's like, why would you know? I mean, if I had units to like upgrade, then I would do it. But only 54 units is not enough to physically upgrade. You know, let's bring these guys back. That gave us 10,000. Is that enough for the mission? No. Okay. So we'll just do a little bit more. I think like 20,000. We should have that mission. I just want to get this attack done. And then what I'll do is I'll quickly send them out to gather. Just a small amount. I mean, we only have 1, 2, 3 of our big mines, which I'll go to. And then I'll send one to like a smaller, like one of these that I'll gather at. And gather some more materials. Obviously, iron and stone. I think in here it says stone and iron give you more points. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead. These last 2 attacks in here. See what I'm saying? So I have even marshes for that. And then I have all these lower tier, which is from ancient ruins. So like I said, if I had enough ancient ruins stuff, I could, get that done. So. And we'll use all our stamina up now. And the thing about stamina, we don't have much. We have 4 and 150. So this next mission, if it's attack monsters, we might not be able to get done. If I'm not on point. What I mean by on point with the missions, if you start at 10 o'clock, or 7 o'clock, which is in almost 3 hours from right now. 2 hours and 30 minutes, it says. So my stamina will regrow over that time. Okay? At 7 o'clock, if I go and attack right then, and then after that I go gather, by the time they come back from gathering, then I can attack again. And then gather. So in that 4 hour, 5 hour exchange, you could be, so 7 o'clock, they'll be done. They'll be back by 12 to another attack. Send them back out together. Another attack. So as long as you can do the 7 attacks within the 2 days you have for that mission, then you're good. And that Acid might have done the mission, so let's go and see here. No, 2 more. Do I have 2 more going out? We have 3 going out. Yeah. Actually, granted, I don't even have to use this last one. Then I wouldn't have to, then, let's do it. We have it, let's use it. Lose it or use it. I think it's called use it or lose it, yeah. And like I said, then we just have to do a little bit more gathering of resources, just so we can have enough resources for, upgrading the castle and so we'll get the resources gathering soon as well. And then all I gotta do is I just gotta do the rest of the accounts, which shouldn't take too long. Now this one just expired, so this one will be ready later on during the mission, but I do have, actually I should check all the elite mines to make sure no one's been really using them. Okay, yeah, no one's really been using them. I mean, the iron one here has been, but that's fine. So we'll send our units at 1, 2, 3 right now, right? We'll get our remaining one after, because we do need a little bit more for that main mission going on, right? So what we'll do, we'll send our other, once this one march gets back, we should go to, I'm figuring if I go attack this last monster. You know what, let's not. Okay, there's some iron now, which is gonna be a long time. Here's some stuff. Actually, we need iron. Is there an iron mine? Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go for this iron mine right here. It's not in our alliance. That should... I don't know if that'll give us enough points. I mean, I can always resend it back out after. But we're gonna do the full march, because again, I don't want anything left in the base. Because if if something comes and attacks us, we'll lose those units. And I'm gonna go ahead and kill these units up. so let's go in here. So again, we just gotta get the gather done, and this will be done. Now, at the end of the event, I think if you don't get these rewards, they'll email them to you. I'm not 100% sure. And then again, we got the base invasion mission that is going on. Pretty much, we just need to speed up for another 5 and 2 more attacks on monsters. So, 1, 2, we got 2 monsters. That's good. And we just need a little bit more speeding up. We might just have to do another building. So again, that was 255. And that should complete that mission there. And we just need one more attack on the monster, and then that mission will be done. Which, did it happen? I just didn't see it. Oh, we do need to use this last one. Okay, because they've all been taken down. Okay, so we do need to do this last one. That's alright. We can just wait a minute and then it'll go and attack. Yeah, I didn't know. So that is 10 attacks. I guess I didn't realize that I needed 10. Yeah, and then this iron shouldn't take too long. I mean, it's only a level 1, so that should take about an hour, I think. And then once that is done, then we'll bring it back. It'll come back automatically, and then we'll send it back out, and then I'll reset my elite mine stuff because I don't. If I'm gonna be out gathering, I don't want that to go on for the next day. So, and in a minute we'll see how long it's gonna be out there for. One more monster down, and then we'll be good. Start gathering. Okay, so they're almost. He's almost. The nice thing is you can see the rate 3. You can see when they'll be back, so you can actually click it and then just go ahead and boom boom. That one is gonna be 3 minutes out, which we are. No, I'll make 6 minutes. Make this a little longer video for you. Okay, so how long is this gonna be? 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, and that's 6,000. So we might need a little more, but I think it's a safe bet to think that that will probably do it. So it's meaningless for this other mission, which. Let's see. So we need. Yeah, that should do it. And they said gems or iron and silver are worth more. I don't know how they calculate the points for this mission. I know with the other mission how they calculate, but this mission I'm not too sure how they calculate. So, with that being said, let's see. We have. I was wishing for iron, but there's no iron here. So we're gonna go ahead for this one here. And then the next one will. Oh, actually, that one will end sooner. Wherever. See, let's recall that one. Let's have him go out this one. This will be a full mount. Ooh, there's some iron right there, but if I don't start with these guys, they're I'm not gonna have enough materials. So I really need to do these first. We'll do that. And we'll do this, and then we'll do that one. And then I'll finish off the missions with the rest of the accounts, and I'll get this video up. And then when this guy gets available in 10 hours, then we'll send them to that one as well. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the points needed for that, but we'll see. I mean, there's only 2 hours remaining until the mission starts, so we should be good. And then the last one will appear when it gets back in however long. 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Oh, my throat. Yeah, then we'll send them to that one. And then when this guy gets back, either at that point I'll say, okay, I'll send him to, I'll wait, send him to this guy, or I'll send him to one of the other mines or down in the smaller half of our area that we have. We have these smaller ones here. They're 600, and they're all wood right now. But I can wait to do those. And again, if it's not, gather, then it'll be attack monsters, and I already have the march set up that I can go boom, 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 get the first attack done, bring them back, send them out to gather, probably here, so I can get these mines reset, and then again, just boom, 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 and it's done. So. Alright, so that guy will be there. And then we just got, in a minute, or in a few seconds, that guy will be there to attack. Then we'll heal those units up. Okay. And the nice thing about attack monsters is you also get the scrolls. So I've gotten 5 scrolls today, so that means I can get a bigger bigger monsters too. I have 101. I have 103 of those. Damn. I didn't realize I had that many. Oh, also the chest thing that ends today too. So let's go ahead and use these things up. As we're waiting for the other guy to get back. Yeah, see, as you can see, the hay bales and the crystals, or, yeah, both those things in time now. So. Okay, so we got 2 minutes. If I go ahead and just speed this up a little bit here, so I have no more speed ups, but that's okay. And then I'll send this guy here, and then, we'll see how long. So, yeah, see what I'm saying? 20 hours just to do these mines here. That should give us pretty much most of the resources required for the gather. But if it's not, I might, if it's not gather, obviously I'll attack monsters, and then I might go back and with all my accounts at that time and reset them before the next mission starts up. So if it's attack monsters, then I have 2 days to let these reset. So I might, do the attack, then go back to gather, wait a few hours, then come back, bring them back in to attack more, and then bring them back to gather. So you can do that. That's probably what I'll do. But really all we need is iron, which I don't have any iron mines right now. I mean, yes, I could send them out to an iron mine, but then they take a lot longer to get back. And that's what the main series is going to be doing once I get to that main channel. I'm going to be sending them out to gather anything, but they take a lot longer to get in and out. Alright. So there's this one here, and that will be it. And so how many units? 66, 835. Now we do our wonder, our protection is 128. So as long as we have them either out gathering or at our Elite Four or at someone's base, we don't lose these units. But again, we are up there. Now before you know it, we'll be more than this. But I'm hoping by then I'll be upgrading my castle so then you get a little bit more in a March. So that would be helpful. I'm hoping, like I said, in February, end of February, maybe the beginning of March to upgrade all castles. And that would be my goal. But like I said, right now, even with all these new ones we recruited, they're not really protected because they're in the base. But that's alright, because even if we did get attacked, if we got attacked, we wouldn't lose too many. We'd just lose, well, our idle, what's in the base right now is 66,830. Our hospital is 128 to 60. So we wouldn't lose anything. All the 663 would go into the hospital. And even then, we have the stock supply, which gives you 169 more. So basically, we have a mining of 159 plus that. So whatever that is. So you can see, all these will take about 20 hours just up to that one, which is just using some stone, because what I'm going to do is hopefully that stone will be enough that we can get that mission done. And then at that point, I'll reset our mines, and that's how I know how much we've been gathering, because I reset the mines. And I'm not going to do that until that's done. But, yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll probably do another information video on Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I get a chance to do the next video in this series. My main channel will be doing a video later on tonight or tomorrow, depending on what what time it is when the mission comes out. I should be able to do it right at the time it comes out. I don't have anything going on tonight. So we should be able to do it right away. But that is going to do it for this information War and Order video for you today. I've done everything I need to do. Well, there's one more thing we can do here. Make sure I got all my rewards here. Oh, yeah, this one. That's what we're waiting on. So let me go ahead and get all these rewards here. Alright, there we are. Got them all done. And like I said, these are the same missions tomorrow, so we shouldn't have to do much more of these tomorrow because it'll be the same mission. So as long as we do the mission early, we'll be good. And like I said, with this account, I just have, if I get the gather, then I will get the extra points for that. But if not, it's not a big deal. But until the next War and Order video, which like I said, for this series will be on Saturday or Sunday. The main channel I call it, will be later on tonight or tomorrow. So until then, bye-bye for now.